Hello, everyone. In this video, we will show you how to use the SKYVVA mapping tool to select data from anywhere within the data tree during mapping. Introduction. This video demonstrates how to select data from anywhere within a data tree during mapping. For example, when stand on the case node and mapping fields between nodes, you can retrieve data from related nodes such as the parent, grandparent, children, sibling, uncle, cousin, or any other node in the hierarchy. However, when selecting fields from upper levels such as parent or grandparent, the fields may not appear in the message detail view. In contrast, fields selected from child or cousin nodes do appear in the message detail. Despite this, all objects can still access data from both higher level and lower level nodes in the mapping, and the process works correctly, as the values are successfully retrieved and passed into Salesforce. Now, let's start. We already have an existing interface. Here is the interface, which is linked to the message type. Set the interface API version v3 and set the direction to inbound. Then open the mapping. Here you can see that some fields are already mapped. Next, we'll show you how to map fields across different nodes. On the source object, we have a multi-level tree mapping: account, contact, asset, and case. It is displayed in a hierarchical structure showing parent and child relationships. The case_test01 node is at the same level as the asset node, making them siblings. So the case_test01 node is the uncle of the case node. Now, map the phone field on the contact node to the phone field on the account object in Salesforce. When we map a field from a child node to a field in the parent node, the value will appear in the parent node. Next, we will map the description field of case_test01 on the source node, which is a sibling of the asset node on the target side, so that those fields appear on the asset node. Then map one more field the supplied name to, SKYVVA_country. Here is the field after map. This is the case is the child of the asset object. Then select filed email on contact_test01 to field supplied email. Since we selected the parent node to the child level, the field is displayed at the case level. Then we select the account number field from the account node and map it to the SKYVVA_account_number on the case node. Here is the account number field after map. Now, map the country field of asset node to the other country field at the parent contact level. This field is now displayed under the contact_test01 node. Map field case_test01 to field case level. In this mapping, we have selected fields from different nodes, such as mapping a parent field to a child to a parent, a sibling to a sibling, and even an uncle node to a nephew node. Then save the mapping button. Now, let's start testing the mapping. Click on the Test Mapping button. Enter the payload. This payload matches the mapping structure. Then click Execute button. Here is the result. Click Expand the account, contact, and asset. We mapped the phone field from contact to the phone field of account. Here, you can see that the account's phone field now receives the value from the contact. We also mapped the country field on the asset node to the other country field on the contact node. Now, the other country field receives its value from the country field on the asset. The description field of the asset node gets its value from the description field on the case_test01 node. Now, let's go back to pushing data from V4 integration using Postman. Then go to check the message monitor. Here you can see that one complete message has been created. Here, the business account object has been created. Here, all the other objects, contact, asset, and case, are linked in a parent-child relationship. Click on Message to view the message detail. Here is the account object. The phone field is selected from the contact node. Since it comes from the child level, the field now appears in the parent object. Click on the contact object. The country field comes from the child node. Fields selected from the parent level are not displayed here, but the data are still populated correctly. Click on the asset object. Here, you can see that the supplied name and description fields are retrieved from a sibling node. Then click on the case object. The subject field comes from the uncle node, which sits at the same hierarchical level as its parent node. Next, click on the account object to check the data in Salesforce. Click on the Details tab. Here is the account record. The value of the phone field is retrieved from the child node, and other values are populated correctly from the source payload. Then click on Contact. The value of the other country is retrieved from the country field of the child node. For the asset, the value of the country and description field is retrieved from a sibling node. Then click on the case record. For the case, all data is retrieved from the grandparent and uncle nodes, and itself the data is received correctly. In summary, this video demonstrates how to select data from anywhere within a data tree during mapping. For example, when stemming on a child node, you can retrieve data from related nodes such as the parent, grandparent, children, sibling, uncle, cousin, or any other node in the hierarchy. This allows the mapping to access data from different levels, depending on the user's needs. Thanks for watching. See you the next video.